Hello, hello, check. Hello, check. Hello, 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 check. जय श्री माता जी। श्री माता जी को प्रणाम करेंगे, कुंडलिनी बांधकर बंधन लेंगे। Let us all bow down to Shri Mata Ji, raise our kundalinis and take bandhan.
Shri Shri Nirmala Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Debit Namo Namaha.
जय श्री माता जी। आज षष्ठी है, नवरात्रों का छठा दिन। टुडे इज षष्ठी और द 6th day ऑफ नवरात्रि। हे देवी कात्यायनी, आप जो नवदुर्गा का छठा स्वरूप हैं, आप जो आदि शक्ति स्वरूपा हैं, निश्चित रूप से आप ही महिषासुर मर्दिनी हैं। आपको बारंबार नमन है। O goddess Katyayani, you who are the 6th aspect of the Navadurga form of Mahadevi, you who are the Adi Shakti Swarupa, verily you who are the slayer of the tyrannical demon Mahishasura, salutations to you again and again. हे देवी कात्यायनी, भौतिकवाद के राक्षस का नाश करें। O goddess Katyayani, please destroy the evil forces that materialism has created. हे देवी, आपको लाल रंग प्रिय है। आपकी स्तुति ऋषि मुनियों ने की है। आपका वर्णन देवी भागवत पुराण में है, देवी महात्म्य में ऋषि मार्कंडेय ने किया है। आप पातांजलि गुणपात्री हैं। हे देवी, आपका सृजन देवताओं के तेज से हुआ। आपको बारंबार नमन है। O goddess, you who are associated with the color red, you who are praised by saints, you who are described in the Devi Bhagavad Puran and Devi Mahatmya by Markandeya Rishi, you who are praised by Patanjali, you who are created out of the spontaneous anger of the gods, we bow to you again and again. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्ति रूपेण का मंत्र लेंगे। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्ति रूपेण संस्थिता Namastasya 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 Namo Namaha. हे देवी, आप स्वर्ण आज्ञा चक्र स्थिता हैं, आपको बारंबार नमन है। O goddess, you who are the deity of the sixth Agya Chakra, we bow to you again and again. Shri Katyayani Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Katyayani Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha.
चण्डमुण्ड मथने या
नमो चण्डे नमो चण्डे नमो चण्डे नमो चण्डे नमो चण्डे नमो चण्डे जागृत बीजानि कृन्तिनि जगो महिषासुरभिमर्दिनि जागृत बीजानि कृन्तिनि जगो महिषासुरभिमर्दिनि उठे शङ्ख मन्द्रे अब्रवकुशङ्गा जननि जननी चण्डी नमो चण्डी नमो चण्डी नमो चण्डी तब खड्ग शक्ति शत्रु शैतान तन्वी शत्रु शैतान तन्वी न तो चिन्ह मायने घनोकारी Namo Chandi, Namo Chandi. Tumi ranako tandro tankar hanu, khoroko no bojore, shoborat tora chino chino, sudhino korobare, nacho dumune trodono jomundo. Chakrapadon Khondi, Tabu Tata Thui Pralaya Rito, Tata Thui Pralaya Rito, Dhamse Badhon Gandi, Dhamse Badhon Gandi, Namo Chandi. Namo Chandi, Namo Chandi, Namo Chandi, Namo Chandi, Namo Chandi. Jagorat bijani krintini, Jago Mahishasura Jagorat bijani krintini, Jago Mahishasura vimardini. Uthe shankho mande aprobo goshanka, Janani Chandi, Shankha Janani Chandi. Namo Chandi, 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 Namo Chandi.
सहस्त्रार से श्री माता जी की अमृतवाणी सुनेंगे. Let us absorb Amritvani from Shri Mataji on our Sahasrara.
Today is the 6th day of Navratri. There have been many incarnations of the goddess for different purposes. But when the great saints introspect themselves, who were worshipping the Mother, they found out that what she has done for us. The other day I told you the dharma is the innate valency of human beings. And there are 10. This is already established within us, but we deviate from dharma and all the problems come in. Because to leave the dharma is not a human quality. But Goddess herself has done so many things for us already within us, though we are not aware of it. Said that, Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu. All those whom you have created means mostly the human being. What do you do? As what do you exist inside the human beings? Now just introspect if you have these qualities within you or not. Because they are given to you by the Goddess, by the Shakti within you. Like Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sansita. It's very important that you exist within human beings as peace. Do you find those human beings who are peaceful within and without? Very difficult. But she has given you that. She has given you that peace which you have to achieve. Now it comes because you have fallen off your human dharmas. So this peace that she has given you, you have to achieve through your ascent, through the Kundalini awakening. You are excited, all right? Or you want to take revenge, you want to hurt others, you want to trouble others. You enjoy sometimes. Even as Sahajogis, people enjoy hurting others, troubling others. So, the second one she says is, Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Priti Rupena Samsita. Priti is the quality of loving. That a human being has been given the quality of loving. But it's not there. Because first nonsensical thing human beings have is jealousy. Now, supposing I give some present to somebody and some present to another one. Even in Sahaja, they feel jealous. Very surprising. How can you? When the Goddess has given you the quality to love. Very, very common nonsense about it is that human beings are very jealous. But as Sahajogis, you should not. Because that quality that the Goddess has given you is of loving. That quality should be shown. On the contrary, you are very jealous. That means you are not a Sahajogi, blessed by Shri Mataji. No. If you are blessed, then you will have no jealousy whatsoever. And this jealousy sometimes goes to this extent, like, now we are, say, from Cabella. So you are from Alvera. Finished. These so close to each other, just like the two nostrils together. But there will be jealousy. There will be jealousy about why not mother come to my country if you can go to that country. So this comes also from the ignorance that this is mine, this is mine, this is yours. This jealousy starts in such a funny manner that we do not realize also that She has given us the power to love. Tremendous power to love. Inauspicious power, or cannot be, but auspicious, dharmic power to love somebody. Means without any lust and greed, without any jealousy. But the human mind has developed itself so cunning that it is proud that it can be jealous of someone. Out of this jealousy only greed comes in, as I told you. It's a fact. Because you feel jealous, so you want to buy the same thing, then you must compete with others. If somebody has got a job better than yours, then you must compete. These things are all destructive, and the powers of Goddess are constructive. She gives you all the powers that are absolutely constructive. Then she says, Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu, the saints have said it. Kshama Rupena Sansita. Kshama is what you call, is the forgiveness. Forgiveness from the heart. All right, somebody has been cruel to you, has been nasty to you, has exploited you, have troubled you, but you have the power, greater power to forgive. Do we use that power to forgive? Then for relaxing also, what does she do? That she gives you the sleep. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Nidra Rupena Sansita. When you are tired and you can't sleep, she makes you sleep. She relaxes you. So the power of relaxation she does. Because she acts through parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system can excite you, can depress you. But the parasympathetic relaxes you, relaxes your heart, relaxes your body, and completely feel relaxed and sleeping in the lap of your mother. But there are many people who cannot sleep because they are thinking about something they have to achieve. If you cannot sleep, then something wrong with you. And when you cannot sleep, I also cannot sleep. Whatever collectively happening also works on me. Anything wrong you do, that works on me. Especially collectively. So you cannot sleep because you are thinking of things which are of no value. Now to overcome that, in Sahaja Yoga we know we have to go into thoughtless awareness. But when your ego is working, or this child is very disturbing, I have seen him all the time running about. Better tell him. Whose son is he? You see, in India you find children absolutely keeping quiet. Why? Because the mother takes up the responsibility to train the child. So many programs you have had. Have you ever seen any child running about? Yesterday also they were running about here. The reason is mother doesn't take responsibility as a mother to see that the children are properly brought up. Even you are so old, but I have to tell you, whatever is good for you, for your society, a new generation that has come. In this new generation, if you still are not behaving in a proper way, in a normal way, how can you impress others? So mother has to tell. The most interesting thing that the mother has put in you is Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Bhranti Rupena Sanskrit. She puts you into delusion. Because sometimes the children cannot understand unless until they face the delusion. They have to face the delusion. She allows you to go wrong to a point where you discovered you are lost. Very important it is that she plays, this is the Mahamaya part of this. And this is discussed in every religion, that we get lost with this delusion. Now what are the delusions we have? We have the delusions of ego. Ego for men as if they are very powerful, that they can do what they like, and they are not going to be punished for it. For women, they to behave in the same manner. They don't understand that this is a delusion the mother has given into us for us to find out that we are in the wrong. Because if you tell somebody this is wrong, you don't do it. Still they are not matured enough, so they'll go on doing wrong things. So the mother says, all right, go on. Very nice. Very good. Very good thing. You jump in the sea, jump. Then when you realize that you have been in a delusion, then only you can return back. Otherwise, without any problem, you cannot return. So many of you are so obstinate, so self-conscious. Whatever one may tell you, you will not listen. Whatever way you may try to convince, on a mental level you won't. So the Bhranti, the delusion, is beyond the mind. It is beyond the mind. It works out sometimes very well for difficult people. Now when you are in a position of a mother, you don't want your child to be ruined, naturally. She feels responsible. And she thinks that now they have got connection with the divine. And this connection should not be broken. That they should be all the time blessed and be happy. All this is within us. Within us, built in. From our very childhood. But we forget. Slowly we start losing it. Maybe the conditioning is such, or maybe the ego is such, and maybe that they forget that they are realized souls. I am talking to you, to people who are realized souls. I am not talking to people who are already lost or who may be on their way to Sahaja Yoga. But the way you are brought up, the way you have been told, very sweetly, with love, with affection, with kindness. And if you don't understand that, then you go into Bhranti. For example, it is also said that Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Lajja Rupena Samsthita. Lajja, I don't know how to describe, it's not shyness. It is a kind of shame about your body. Now they have beauty contests. India also they had beauty contest. Why are you writing? What is writing? There's no need to write, there will be a tape. Alright? Lajja Rupena Samsthita means you have to have shame of your body. That's especially for women. As a child, you will see, women are very shy. See, little girls are very shy. That shyness gradually disappears. But in the beginning, they are even shy of me. They come before me, they'll put down their head. They'll not even say namaste. Very sweet. And they don't like people wearing funny dresses. I remember my granddaughter once, she saw one magazine in which there was a lady in a swimming dress. She said, "What are you doing? Better wear your dress, otherwise my grandma will come and hit you hard." To that lady was saying, and then she opened and saw a man's dress with just a small little knicker. I don't know why they do it. And they said, "This one seems to be absolutely shameless fellow. He is going to have a bad time now." And she closed it. And then she told the maid servant, burn this. I don't want to see." Such a little girl, she knew that it was wrong. But the way nowadays we are going about with the show of our body, and sometimes I feel that all these designers will die or will get bankrupt because people wear such little clothes these days. There is no space for any artist to show his work or to show his art, how he can dress you. In Japan, I asked them, how, this is long time back, now Japanese are Americans, but at that time, I said, how is it you wear these dresses, these kimonos, done so well, very expensive, and it takes time to wear that. So they said that, you see, if God has made a beautiful body, then it is His art. And we have to make our art decorate it. So what we do is to make our art to decorate it. I really liked it because in India said, if there's a lady, she has to wear a sari which is being made very artfully, very beautifully, just to decorate her body, just to respect the body. But this seems to have gone with the influence of America, I should say, they are brainless people, absolutely brainless. Nothing to learn from them. Only 200-year-old people. And we start behaving in their manner. We don't see even what is happening to their country, what sort of people they are, how they live, what is their idea, what is their goal in life. Every false guru has exploited them because they are brainless. If they had brains, they would never have accepted them. They have brains how to run a computer or how to run a television, mechanical things. But as far as their own body is concerned, they don't know how to manage. In India they had a beauty competition and many sensible people opposed it because it's like selling your body and making money. What is the difference between prostitution and this? If you get money by selling your body, then it's prostitution. You are not supposed to sell your body. That's not what Goddess has done to you. But you should dress up well. Different occasions are there. For those occasions you have to wear the way it is. The other day I gave a very nice sari which is we call as paithani to one lady as a present. And we had a function for a book was inaugurated and this lady came there. So I said, why didn't you wear a paithani? She said, what? There is no wedding on. How can I wear for this function paithani? There has to be a wedding. Very sweet. In the wedding I can wear. It is all, see, occasions, places which are to be celebrated. Like in India, when women go to the temple or to worship the idols or anything, then they will wear all that is necessary to face the goddess after all. Imagine people coming for this program here wearing, I don't know what they call it, but like jute clothes, like hippies. What would happen to me? I would disappear in thin air, I can tell you this much. So one has to have respect for the body. That is what she has said first, that lajja rupena samstha. Now you might say that there are people who are taking bath in the river and this and that and give justification. But you are saints, you are realized souls. You don't have to see those people who are not yet realized and who are misbehaving. You must do what a saint should do. There are so many qualities that the goddess has given you. Another is Kshudha Rupena Samstita. She is the one who has given us hunger. We have to eat our food. Nowadays there is a fashion of becoming thin or whatever you may call. And you know, so many diseases have developed. Anorexia, this thing, that thing, because women want to eat little. You can change the things that you are eating, but it's not the aim of life to only look after your body. Body is not the only important thing. What is important is your spirit. And she is the one who gives you the Kundalini. She is the one who gives you a method by which you will ascend, but all the time worried about their body. This is something I can't understand, especially the women who are the Shakti. Then another point is that they follow a fashion. Fashion is madness. When I was young, I used to wear my blouses like this only. But in India also fashion started. They used to increase the size of the sleeves, then decrease the size of the sleeves, then some went up to here. I thought, what is this nonsense? Why waste money like this? You have a particular design, and this is traditionally accepted design that you should have. Why do you want to go on increasing and decreasing the size of your sleeves according to the fashion? This is the fashion. Who makes the fashion? Devi? Devi has made the fashion. Who has made the fashion? These hungry, greedy people who are befooling you. And you are trying to follow fashions. Now for example, I told that you must put oil in your head. At least on Saturday put sufficient oil and then wash your head. But you will not do that, and then you start losing your hair. I can understand if you have no time, you are a very busy man. But why? Why not do something where it is needed to look after yourself also? So you look after your body to thin down, you lose your hair, eyesight will be weak, your teeth will be falling, and you will become very soon an old hag. Same with the men. Nowadays men are also going to beauty parlor, I am told. Too much money, I think, and stupidity together. There is no need. If you lead a good, healthy life, you have to exercise and meditate. If you meditate, you become peaceful. With that peace, you'll be amazed, you'll have so much of energy. So much energy is wasted in thinking. And what do you think? If you ask somebody, what are you thinking? Everything. But everything means what? Why do you think so much? What is the need to think? It's a habit, human habit, to go on thinking about everything. For example, just now, there are 3 carpets. Now, if I put attention on it, I'll just see how nice they are, I'll just enjoy what the artists have done. That's all. No words, nothing. Just the enjoyment within yourself. But if you ask somebody else, he'll just start saying, oh, this is not good, that's not good, this much, so price, this thing, that thing. The joy of that artist is finished. You cannot get that joy. That joy about which we are seeking. What we are seeking is joy. And even when you have got a way of doing it, you do not achieve it. Because thinking is a reaction to everything. And it makes the life so miserable. It makes the life of the person who thinks and of others also. I'll give you an example. This whole thing, we got it done just because it's very heavy rains and also we have problems of sometimes snowing. So I thought that's a nice thing to have a nice thing done, and it's very well done. We bought it. Now, there are thinking people in this Italy, lots of them. That's why it's not progressing. Now, we applied 3 years back. 3 years they kept our money locked up in the bank. Imagine. And first time they said, all right, everything is fine, it's all right. You can have it. It had 70 signatures of these Italians, so-called. And then they came round to say, the same people, no, you must change it to copper. I said, why? Because copper will be aesthetically very good. But don't they know, stupid people, that copper will look the same as they are looking? After 1 month only they will have the same color. This is the idea of aesthetics. And now I have told them, we don't want your land, you keep it to yourself, give us back our money. It was a simple thing like that. Why? Because they have a committee. There is rejune, bijune, sijune. You have to go through all that nonsense. Because they all sit down on chair very seriously. We must discuss, we must consult, we must ask everyone, and then this. And ultimately what comes? No progress of any kind. There is no peace. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some underhand dealings are needed for which they are feeling shy to tell me. I don't know what is the thing is, but still I can't understand. When the one office says yes, and again when it comes back to it, it says no. 3 years. So what I'm trying to say, that thinking too much is a sign of ego. But they don't find any solutions. No solutions of any kind. They'll never hit the solution. Because they are just discussing, arguing, thinking. They have no solutions. Now, it is important that Saj Yogis have to do introspection. Introspection. Inward. Introspection is inward looking. Inward looking. Why am I thinking? What am I thinking? What is the need to think? We will become nirvichar. Don't allow your mind to be fooled. This mind is like a monkey, I tell you, it's really like a monkey. And when it starts working, it makes you jump from this end to that end to that. And if you reach some conclusion, so-called, and if it is not achieved, then you are the most miserable person. I have seen people thinning down, only thinking about something which is absurd. And you can see out of this thinking what comes out on a global level also. What is the need to go to the moon? So many people are starved, are dying out. What is the need to go to Mars? What are they going to get from there? Because they formed a habit. First they came to India, then went to China, then went to this, then went to that. They can't sit down, settle down. They can't settle down in the house also. Especially men. If you are traveling by train, even if train stops for 2 minutes, men must get out. The wife will be worried now, and while the train will be moving, then they'll jump. It's a cracked brain, I think, even why say like the monkeys, because monkeys won't do that. It's that they cannot stationary remain in one place. Now in meditation you have to sit down in one place, not to jump from here to there, there to there, which is very difficult. Women have other problems. While cooking they'll meditate. They have no time. They have their friends, they have to go to shopping, to buy things and fill the house with all kinds of rubbish. They have no time for anything. They are also very adventurous. They want to do business, they want to do this, they want to do that. For meditation they have no time. So settling down is very important. Settle down with yourself. So when someone told me, Mother, if you settle down, we'll become very fat. All right, doesn't matter. But you settle down. All sorts of excuses are there not to meditate. Yes, I meditate, Mother, but so difficult in this modern time. There are crises in our lives, there are problems in our life. But actually you'll be amazed, when there's a crisis, say in my family, or in Sahaja, immediately I become thoughtless. Spontaneously I become thoughtless, because the problem will be solved by the Param Chaitanya. The Param Chaitanya is going to solve the problem. Why should I think? Forget it. Let the Param Chaitanya look. If you don't depend on your Param Chaitanya, it doesn't help you. Doesn't give you any solutions. Then you go on round and round and round with your brain and work it out. This is what you have to know, definitely, that you are connected to the all-pervading power of divine love. This is not love which is stupid. Love that thinks. Love that is truth. Love that is joy. All this is built in within you, and now you have got realization. So instead of evolving yourself, you just jump into things which are of no value. And so many Sahajogis get lost. I was recently told by someone that we have lost about 100 Sahajogis because they started following another Sahajogi who started seeing things. So they also wanted to see. If you can see something, that means you are not there. Simple thing. If I am, say, on the top of a mountain, then I am there. But if I am away from the mountain, I can see. The more you see something, that means you are away from. Did you follow this point? So, the subtle, the sukshma state is that where you are yourself that. So how can you see yourself? This is the point Sahaja-yogis must understand. Anybody who can, Mother, oh no, he can see, he saw auras around you, he can see this thing. So, how can you see? Because you are that, you can't see. So all such people who are very popular sometimes in the beginning of Sahaja Yoga try to control you and befool you. And then you are thrown out. Now, this is what we call is the judgment. There are sieves and sieves and sieves through which you have to pass. Where you get enamored by this or that, or you fall for this or that, all these things are there is a step by step how you are arising. You are arriving at that point where your destruction is sure. Because you have to become the spirit. You have to rise in spiritual life. And if your movement is downward, who can help you? This is a very interesting time, as I told you, is the time of judgment. And at this time we have to be careful that we are our own judges. Nobody has to tell you that you are catching this one and catching that one. You yourself can feel it, what chakras you are catching. Whatever I may try on my own to suck in all your problems, do whatever is possible to keep you rising and rising and rising. But what I feel that this method of helping you will not make you so strong, because you'll always think that after all Mother will suck my problem. If I get 100 letters, out of them 99 are of Sahaja-yogis who are suffering from this trouble or that trouble. I am amazed. You have all these qualities already awakened in you. They are in you. You use them. Somebody will say, that fellow is troubling me, that wife is troubling me, the husband troubling me. Just forgive. Just forgive. Your power of forgiveness is poor. Moreover, more than what the saints have written, you have got the power of truth. You know the reality. Much more than those saints who have praised the goddess. If you could just think as to what level you are sitting, you wouldn't fall. You wouldn't go down that much. Only problem is you have to know that your ascent has to be spiritual. And already these qualities are very well balanced and put within you. More than dharma. Dharma may be you have a power to give up or to fall down. But these powers are never destroyed within you. I remember once I went to America first time and I met one gentleman. The next day he came and he told me, Mother, I'm changed. What happened? So I used to hate my uncle. I never wanted to talk to him. Very angry with him. But just imagine, yesterday I met him, I went and hugged him and kissed him and I said, now I've forgiven you, completely forgiven you. Now, don't think about feeling guilty about it. He started looking at me like this. So with the Kundalini awakening, all these beautiful qualities you have will come. And then your generosity, your beautiful being, which is enlightened by the Spirit, will prove to the world that Sahaja Yoga is the truth. Yesterday's beautiful dramas have shown us. But it should not be a mental satisfaction within it, that I have got the realization, I am this. No mental. It's a state. It's a state. And that state to achieve, you have to really meditate and find time for meditation every night, every morning. The more you will meditate, the better it will. No excuses are to be given or to be convincing to yourself. Everything is unimportant. Your ascent is very important if you really want to save this world from in this Kali Yuga. I think today I have made it very clear to you what qualities already are instilled within you. They are there. They are not dharmas, but qualities. They are just within you. Only thing you have turned your attention to something opposite. Otherwise, all these qualities are already instilled within you. They are already there. And nothing can destroy them, except for you yourself. If you have destroyed them, nobody can help. May God bless you all.
श्री माता जी की आरती के लिए हम सब खड़े होंगे. Let us all stand to offer आरती to Shri Mata ji.
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता दी, जय निर्मल माता दी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता दी, जय निर्मल माता दी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट कारण कितने ने अवतार माँ, कितने ने अवतार। विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा। तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता दी, जय निर्मल माता दी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ, सुख ही मिला उसको। बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ। लौट के ना जाना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जब दिल में आए तब मधुर संगीत सुन लो, माँ मधुर संगीत सुन लो। हो सके जो सेवा, हो सके जो सेवा, हमसे करा लेना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री शक्ति माता जी, श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री शक्ति माता जी, श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayani Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namah Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namah Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namah Bolo Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devi ki
जय श्री माता जी। श्री कात्यायनी स्वरूप में जो श्री माता जी ने हमको आशीर्वाद दिए, हृदय से धन्यवाद देंगे, आभार प्रकट करेंगे श्री माता जी का। From our hearts we will thank Shri Mataji for blessing us in the form of Goddess Katyayani.